All right, Supergirl trailer just dropped. We're going to watch it right now. I'll talk afterwards. Here we go. Nice. Still got the CGI dog, and it's pissing on the newspaper. Awesome.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy.
Great song choice.
Hi, cars are out. Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
All right, not familiar with that name.
Alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day.
Krypton.
Gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
All right, nice. I like that this is not all on Earth.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Nice. Anna Naguera. Okay. Not familiar with either of these names. Honestly, okay, so I'll jump into talking about it. But first of all, just the trailer, first impressions overall. It was fine. I'm not like blown away by it or anything. Wasn't a bad trailer. Enjoyed the music. But you know, I guess my biggest fear of it would have been, coming off of Superman 2025 and all of those things. My biggest fear would have been if it was like full of cringe jokes, which it was not. There were jokes in it, but most of them were fine, were funny. The dog stuff, not my thing, but that was obviously set up in Superman. So for a little bit of info, I just started watching Superman movies about a year and a half ago in terms of the Christopher Reeve, the originals. Obviously, I grew up with the current 2010s DC, 2000s, 2010s. But I watched all four of those original movies within the last year to get ready for Superman 2025, and I enjoyed Superman 2025. Not my favorite Superman film, but I thought it was good. Not great, but just good. However, one of the things I was most excited about coming out of Superman was this film and the inclusion of Supergirl in that film, because that is a character that I literally not only know nothing about, but also the main actress. Let me get it pulled up here. The main actress who's playing Kara is Millie Alcock, and I actually just saw her recently in a Netflix miniseries, Sirens, which was pretty good. I know that she's also, I believe, most famous for House of the Dragon. Yeah, so I haven't watched that, but I enjoyed her quite a bit in Sirens, and then I saw she was Supergirl, so I'm like, okay, cool. Looking forward to that. My fear, though, because I didn't know anything about it or who was making it, was that it was going to be, James Gunn at the helm again. Not that I have anything against James Gunn, but my biggest thing with Superman is that I had wished he directed it but got someone else to write it. But here he's not in directing or writing. The director Craig Gillespie, as well as the writers Otto Binder, Tom King, and Anna Naguera are the ones that show up on IMDb. I'm gonna take a quick look. As far as directing, it looks like he has done a number of things before that I have not seen. I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that I did watch. Nothing's coming to mind. Oh, he did I, Tonya. Okay, huge fan of I, Tonya, especially the direction in I, Tonya. So that actually makes me feel a lot better. Now, I don't know a lot of his work. I didn't see Corella. I didn't watch Pam and Tommy. I didn't watch Dumb Money. But obviously, a pretty competent credited director, and the trailer looked good, looked like it was shot well. I thought one of the strengths of 2025 Superman was James Gunn's direction. And then, yeah, as far as these writers are concerned, I'm not familiar with any of them off the top of my head, but like I said, my only worry with this trailer was, is it going to be full of a bunch of cringe jokes that don't land and aren't funny? And I think the biggest thing of all is you're doing a Supergirl. It has to separate itself, be its own thing from Superman, but you don't want to shit on Superman, right? Like, no one wants to see that. And I think the line in the trailer is a nice balance. You know, Superman sees the good in people. I see the truth. That's not shitting on Superman. That's not taking anything away from Superman. I think that's just a true statement in terms of Superman. He sees the good in people. Supergirl, I know nothing about, but if that's her motive, I see the truth, a more realistic look at the world, but with someone with Superman's powers, but has had that kind of naivety or the innocence taken away a little bit, but is still a hero, not an anti-hero or a villain. I think that could be very interesting. So overall, this comes out the week of my birthday. I'll probably see it. And I'm looking forward to it. Here on the channel, our reactions to Superman 2 and 3 are here on YouTube. We did watch the original Superman, which is currently on Patreon, full watch-along and edited. That edit will come to YouTube eventually, maybe closer to this. But also, our buddy Matt sent us in our P.O. box the OG Supergirl film. So I'm thinking that we might watch this leading up to the Supergirl movie releasing. And obviously, it's a lot less work than Superman because it's just, I think, this one film, and then I know there's the TV show, but we're not going to watch the whole TV show leading up to it. But I think the last solo trailer reaction I did here on the channel was Superman last year, so I thought it would just make sense to do this one today. I've heard rumors that Avengers Doomsday might have a trailer coming out today. If that's the case, then I will watch that as well, but I don't know if that's going to release or not, so we'll see. But what'd you guys think of this trailer? I thought it was just good. I mean, trailers, I love trailers. If you look at our channel, I make fan-made trailers. I think this one had a good song choice, which goes a long way. It didn't spoil too much. I have no idea what the movie's about. So overall, it did its job. But did it take me from being mildly interested to, like, no pun intended, super interested? No, not really. I was probably already going to see this movie, and that's still the same. It didn't do anything incredible, but it did its job. It didn't ruin the movie, and it didn't make me disinterested. So that's a good trailer in my book. Tell me what you guys think, though. Do you have any interest in Supergirl? I would think you have at least a little if you clicked on this video. And like I said, let us know if you would like to see us watch the original movie and the other Superman content that is actually still coming to the channel here over these next few months. So thanks for watching.